Hey YouTube, Joe here, and little interesting find for today. Came across this one. It's the Jarosz Knives Wharncliffe. I believe it has the name the AEB-L, which is the type of steel that it uses. This is an exclusive to Massdrop, so this is no deal for the day, or you could find a better price anywhere else, unless maybe you can get it through Jason Jarosz himself. But well, anyway, if you are interested, here it's showing the price is $549.99. But if you recall, I brought one of his knives to an interesting find called the Globetrotter, and at the time I never heard of Jarosz Knives, but now since then I've heard of him. Makes some nice stuff. This was one I brought to attention. I think it was like around $130, $140, and during the video I mentioned not hearing about his type of knives, but since then, you once you educate yourself and you see more of his offerings, I know of him. I saw this one; it looked interesting. The only thing is the price. I mean, $549. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I mean, knife makers, private knife makers can charge whatever they want. You know, it's their service that you're buying. It's their design that you're buying. They can't mass produce a knife, so and all that factors in the price. I just feel my own personal opinion. This knife would probably, because there are a lot of Wharncliffe fans out there, myself included, and this knife would sell a lot better if it was at least a little bit more affordable. $549. If any of you have watched any of my videos, maybe I'm a little bit restricted, or maybe I should raise my limit a little higher. But my limit is $200 on a knife, and $549 is almost triple that. So for me to spend almost $600 on a knife, it would have to be the next coming of God. But anyway, like I said, people can charge for when they make something and they sell something. They're allowed to charge whatever they want to charge for it. It's just a matter of who is going to buy it. That's the question. But nonetheless, I was digging the look of this knife. Pretty cool Wharncliffe. I'll say this. I wasn't up on the type of steel. The blade is AEB-L stainless steel. So I did a little looking around. Let's see if I can find it here. I found a chart. Now, I don't know where this chart came from, but a lot of people compared AEB-L to CPM 154. They compare it to 154 CM, VG10. And here's a little chart. Now, how accurate this chart is, I don't know. But as you can see here, the comparisons of the edge holding, the toughness, the edge stability. A lot of people, not regarding this chart, have said that it's very similar to CPM 154. I've also seen people refer to it as is a good knife for knife makers because it's cheap. So it makes you think, cheap. If that person was correct about it being cheap, $500, $600 for a cheap steel is kind of odd. But I'm gonna just say that might have been a one-off, one person. I can't vouch that the actual steel is cheap. However, I did find a quote from someone on the knife forums. I want to give that person credit too. And this is what they said about it. They listed themselves as a blacksmith, so evidently they work with, making knives, forging knives. The person is Stacy E. Apelt, and also just in case he happens to run by my form, and I don't want to be saying I got the quote and didn't at least give him the credit. He mentioned yes, AEB-L, CPM-154, ATS-34, and 154 CM all make good stainless blades for the beginners working by hand. They are all comparable steels in the quality of the final blade. AEB-L has a very fine carbides, about 0.7% carbon. CPM 154 has particle metallurgy to keep the grain size small and more carbon. AEB-L is an excellent cutting steel as it is made to take a very fine edge and still hold up. I think a lot of razor guys use it for that reason. I've also seen it mentioned that AEB-L is also used in kitchenware as well. Take that with a grain of salt because I have no proof on that. So back to the knife. One thing that's very cool is for a knife that looks like it's sturdy and it has a very high hardness rating of 61. That's very high. It also is very light. It's 3.6 ounces. The blade's 3.2 inches. Besides the price, I think it's pretty cool looking. It looks like it's, could take on a beating and could do some good hard work. Like a knife that could be pressed hard to use. So just wanted you to, take a look at it. I mean, if you do have $600 or you are a Jarosz fan and you want to take advantage of this deal, I'll put the link in the description. But that's not what this particular video is all about. Just wanted to show it to you and maybe get your opinion on it. Maybe to get a conversation going on any other Jarosz knives you might have heard about or had, or maybe you have this knife. Maybe you have the knife that was mentioned earlier, the Globetrotter Bushcraft that I did in Interesting Find back in November 24th of last year. So chime in. Let's hear from you. What do you think of Jarosz knives? What do you think of this knife? Do you have any of Jarosz knives? What do you think of their quality, etc.? So there you have it. Jarosz Knives Wharncliffe, made with the where is it again? The AEB-L stainless steel. And if you are interested in this knife, it is an exclusive to Massdrop, so you can't get this anywhere else but Massdrop for $549.99 with free shipping. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching my video, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe.